fame. Paid attention how you change. You know that I never change. Know that you ain't feeling my pain. Yeah.
We don't need no cameraman. If Kavis ain't shooting that bitch, that shit getting shot.
Yo, what it do? Is your boy Kavis TV, man. We back with another reaction video. We back with another Larry Bird story, man. We know we got the GOAT himself, Larry Bird. Y'all know how much we love listening and getting to know how much Larry Bird is on the channel, man. Like I said, we giving his flowers, man. I always say, bro, I wish I could, you know, be born in the 80s, man, to watch Larry Bird, man. But I'm a 99 baby, though. I'm a 99 baby. But nah, though, we got the best story. We got the best Larry Bird versus Eric showboat story ever told. Nah, man. If you're new to the channel, man, like, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go tell a friend, go tell a friend, go tell a friend. Come join the gang, man. I know you joined the gang already. I already know you did. But go tell your friend to come join the gang too, man. Yeah, so enough of me talking, bro. Let's get into this video.
A person's making an issue out of this as Bird is jarred with him. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. And Person will be called with the foul. And Person and Bird have a few words. Bird again ends up on the floor, and he was pushed by Person. Person stuffed him and had something to say afterwards. That's the play of the game right there. And look at Bird. Person didn't dare look at him.
Out of all of the times where Larry Bird trash-talked and dominated an opponent, Chuck Person was one of the few players that stood toe-to-toe with Larry Bird and actually held his own.
It started my rookie year, and first time I touched the ball, my very first game, he said, "Shoot the ball, rookie. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it." I said, "Okay, I'll shoot it." Wow, like that, and it went in. And I said, "Don't ever tell me to shoot the ball. I shoot it every time." And from then on, it's been a battle the last 6 years.
Person uses that right arm to get Bird out of the way, and then he drains it, and then he talks to Larry. Trev, Person for three. We're tied up. And he's jawing with Larry Bird again. Person wants the ball against Larry Bird. Count it. The first Indiana lead. Listen to the crowd. He'll pull up and shoot a three. Watch him. Here it goes. That'll be good. It is the Person show.
And when they faced off in the first round of the 1991 playoffs, their underrated rivalry was an intense.
If I'm not mistaken, that's McHale, and he's gone. He's gone. Thompson is gone.
Physical. Hard-fought battle of will.
Man, they was trying to take Larry Bird out, man, because they know, man, the man was one of the ones, man. So, hey, if you can't beat him up.
Person's a little talking to Bird now. And now they're bumping. And he's back to talking, and so's Larry Bird. Person. And when he talks, he walks.
That was living buckets, man.
And with the series tied 2 games apiece, Larry Bird, in the 5th and deciding game, gave us one of the most iconic moments in NBA history.
It is one of in the Bird lore, it is one of the top 5 incidents that he did that might have been the last great moment.
Marv, the mood of the Celtics could be described as confident. In fact, this is the 10th deciding game of a playoff series Larry Bird has been involved in. By the way, the condition of his lower back injury remains the same, expecting to play about 40 minutes through pain today. And it has come down to the 5th and deciding game between the Celtics and the Pacers. Bird in the open court. Over Williams. Pacers down court in a hurry. Larry Bird has some words right in the face of Chuck Person. As Person called for the timeout.
Because Larry Bird started the game off hot, you couldn't tell that he was battling a severe back injury and was in a lot of pain.
Larry Bird at this point in his career is now squeezing to the end. It's a ceaseless struggle to get healthy enough to play.
Larry Bird did not play the final 7 games of the season as he decided to sit out and see if he could get his back ready for the playoffs. His back was day to day, and no one knew if he would be able to play in the series.
I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to feel Thursday or Friday. It's just wait and see. It's a game that we're playing right now, and hopefully I'll be prepared to play every game.
I remember walking in the locker room, and I saw Larry before the game, and I said, how you feeling? I'm okay, I guess. Well, he wasn't okay. Guy could barely put his pants on.
He spent the night at the hospital in traction, so he had to be in just unbelievable pain.
Bird ain't let that stop him from dropping buckets on people, man. Bird ain't let that stop him from dropping buckets on people, man.
Down that time, actually trying to create off the dribble, which is unusual with the bad back that he has.
As Larry Bird carried the Celtics to a lead in the first half, while already in excruciating back pain. To make matters even worse, with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, Larry Bird took one of the nastiest falls of his career.
Right now, Larry Bird with 12, and the Celtics lead by 7. 4.5 remaining in this first half. Bird had it knocked away by Samuels. Powers on the recovery. Bird is hurt. Bird is down, and he's hurt. As Bird goes after the loose ball to try to save it, he does in fact get it, keeps it in play, but he paid for it, struggling right now to get up.
It was a thud when he hit that floor. You heard that boom. The breath went out of that building because they thought that, that was it.
What went through my mind, just hope it wasn't anything too serious. Obviously, if there was something wrong with me anytime you see Larry Bird walks off the court. Something seriously got to be wrong.
Larry Bird's face hit the floor so hard that he knocked himself unconscious for a few seconds. He left the game with a concussion and had a broken bone in his face. And with the Celtics leader out of the game, Chuck Person and the Indiana Pacers smelled blood.
Don't think the fact that Larry Bird is in the locker room right now.
They smell blood, all right. Larry Bird blood.
Isn't helping the Indiana Pacers pick up their level of intensity. They smell it right now. They know the leader is not on the floor. Someone needs to step up now for Boston and take over in Larry Bird's absence. And Chuck Person with 20 points. The first time this afternoon the Pacers have had a lead.
Well, you're right. Chuck Person was a real force, and there was a lot of back and forth going on.
Person for 3. Yes! Straight away.
And Larry bangs his head on the floor.
I know.
Bang, boom. Has to leave the game. It looks like the ship's going to sink, and we're going to go home in the first round.
Person from downtown. What a shot by Chuck Person. And he gets the treatment from the crowd as he reacted. Indiana with a 3-point lead.
And the cameras are on Larry emerging from the locker room, coming down the corridor. The cavalry is arriving. The crowd sees him. They go berserk.
And here comes Larry Bird.
He ain't even supposed to play that game. You ain't even supposed to play. You're supposed to set up. You don't broke a bone in your face. You knock yourself unconscious. You got a concussion. Man, Larry that, man, strong.
And Michael Williams is covered by Robert Powers.
I got this.
I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm pausing. But that was they Superman, though. Yeah, come on now. That was they Superman, Larry Bird.
The Pacers were stunned to see him there. And that they thought, holy what's going to happen now?
Throughout this timeout, they have been standing and cheering since Larry Bird made his way from underneath the tunnel from the Boston locker room. He went out with 4:23 remaining in the second after taking the fall, and he is back in the ball game. Reggie Miller's shot rebounded by Bird, who whips it down to Lewis.
I've never met an athlete
turned the game
that would play with pain the way he does, and an athlete that's so highly self-motivated as Larry Bird.
People's pain thresholds are different. Some guys will dislocate a finger and go ahead and play with it. Some guys can dislocate a finger and be out 6 weeks. I think it's just something within your body that some guys have a good pain threshold and some don't. But to me, I was just so glad I got the NBA and made it. I didn't want some little injury messing up my whole season, so I tried to play through it.
Bird with the step on his left.
When Larry returned, the Celtics went from losing by 3 points to winning by 13 points in a matter of minutes.
But they come right back at you.
Wow. That's crazy.
And I think it's really a mental thing that, Larry's on the court now. Hey, now we got our leader back. We got a big option here we can go to down the stretch during the game. And it's just a big emotional lift when he's on the court, too.
3-point play for Bird. Bird ahead of the field. And it's the Celtics by 13.
The fans at that point wouldn't let the team lose because of what Larry was doing.
Sanders at 6'6", giving away 3 inches to Bird, who's trying to post him up through the foul.
That was nasty.
Bird, who does the bulk of the work on the defensive boards, is always looking down the floor and just gets it out over the top of Reggie Miller. And he's going to lead this group with a little bit of emotion, and then also by taking it strong to the basket, showing them how it's to be done.
Through all of the pain and injuries, Larry Bird came back and led this Celtics team to a victory, proving that there's a big difference between being a good player and being the greatest of all time, because today's players just aren't built like they used to be.
Mike, rarely do you see this kind of emotion from Larry Bird. Now, but Larry Bird is answering the challenge put forth to him by Chuck Person and the Indiana Pacers, and he's letting it all hang out today.
I'm talking about today's player. When you look at Larry in that game and Bob Hill says he's coming back and be ready for him, would today's player come back in a game like that?
Nope.
Now with load management, where agents and managers are saying you got to take care of your body and your product. And it's true, your body is your livelihood.
Yeah.
I remember Jordan playing with 104-degree temperature.
Yeah.
A courageous, classic performance by the flu-ridden Michael Jordan.
Larry, we just talked about that game, with
Isaiah Thomas against the Lakers in 88, 25-point period on a bad leg.
He's got to be hurting and limping. Thomas goes up, and Isaiah Thomas having an incredible period.
Yeah, so it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm being unfair, but that just isn't there anymore.
Boston 110, Indiana 96. 4 minutes gone by in the fourth. Bird again ends up on the floor, and he was pushed by Person. Person stepping up with the blind screen right in the area that Larry Bird doesn't need in the middle of the back.
Yeah, that was a dirty play, bro. That was a dirty play. Not gonna lie. That was a dirty play. Y'all know Bird back situation, man. That part right there, that you never know how that could have, that could have been worse than what it was. You feel me? That part could have been a injury career, man. Ending injury career, man. You never know. That was a dirty play, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I think 4 or 5 years, you'll think back about what he did, or you'll just, you'll go that. I think it's one of those things that as the years go by, it'll become bigger and bigger and bigger. I already have a lot of respect for Larry Bird, but the way he played today, it's just like the stuff you tell your kids about. And I told him at the end of the game, I've never seen anything like that.
Truly amazing, and it's courageous and all those other things. And he's the leader. He is the leader of the Celtics, and he will be until he retires.
I've known Chuck for a while, and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
Hey man, damn. This video, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like I say, man, go tell a friend, go tell a friend, go tell a friend. Send me all your Larry Bird videos you want me to react to. Send me any video you want me to react to, man. We gonna get into it. I appreciate y'all, man. Like I say, for everything, for sharing, for liking, commenting, and watching, man. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Love y'all, man. We'll see y'all next video.
Been on the most, still not on the most. But I finally got my weight up, Leaving the count, my nigga head down.